Yay! Yippee! Hello everyone. No. I knew Technoblade would be back for April 1st. Of course he didn't die. No, I did consider doing something completely different today. Having the Silksong thumbnail and title and just doing something completely unrelated. It was very tempting, but I did not do it, as you can see. I may. I probably won't. Are you all excited for more of this garbage? I hope you are. Because you won't be seeing it again for a while. And do you know why? What is next Sunday? You have 3 guesses. Yes, what is next Sunday? What's it to okay. You have 2 guesses remaining. How did I manage that? It is related to a game. Okay. I swear that is possible. I swear I've done it before. So how has everyone been? I don't think the Sekiro anime is releasing, so you have 1 guess remaining. I tried to double jump. I'm cooked. I will give you 1 more guess. And if you don't get it, I will be mildly disappointed. It is related to Michael Zaki. Oh, don't worry. You would not have heard of it. Miyazaki. Michael Zaki. Michael Zaki. You would not have heard of it in the news, any news, don't worry about it. But you have heard it from me before. Well, I'm almost certain you have. I could be wrong, of course. That's Simax. Simax, you are not thinking correctly. You know, it's the next best thing. It's the 10th anniversary of Dark Souls 3, which means I will be streaming Dark Souls 3 again. You already have Bloodborne on PC, it's called the Sad PS4. Yeah, I told you that you knew. Okay, starter. How did I? I am mildly disappointed in you, Max. Very mildly. Mildly. That's a hard word to say. Mildly disappointed. I am also mildly disappointed at Justus, who was the first to react with a fire emoji to me saying that I will stream, and he has not shown up. Could I not have gotten that earlier? That was almost really bad. Alright. Okay, now I need to remember what the hell am I supposed to do. Great stuff. Okay, this is horrible. Oh, that is even okay. Just kill me. Just kill me. In case you were wondering how this stream will go, now you know. You see, Max, I'm sure you did not wonder how this stream will go before, because you have been here before. I am taking any ideas for... Yeah, I am glad you did. So I am taking ideas for what the hell we're going to do in Dark Souls 3. Because I honestly have no clue. I have some challenger and ideas, but they are way too horrible for just a couple of streams. It also doesn't need to be a challenger. It could just be an arbitrary restriction. And you should change that, Simax. That is sacrilege. Also, there is another less important thing happening the other Sunday, which is Easter. But that is obviously way less important. Sadly, it is. That is not false. Okay, I did it. Now you come over here. Yeah, it has... Yeah, I don't remember how expensive Sekiro is. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. Sekiro came out more recently. Alright. Okay. That's just great. That's just amazing. Kill me. It's a good game, but I have played it too much. I am out of... I am out of swords. I'm out of swords. That's a strange price. Okay. That is a strange and oddly specific price for Dark Souls 3. Nothing. I can't believe it. I got nothing. Why did I rest there? There is literally no point. Puppy. Wake up. Oh. And what does that mean? What does 200 Monopoly bucks translate to? Does that translate to 46? Never mind, say nothing, I got it. I'm dumb. Do not say anything. I have figured the figuring out. Hello everyone. I almost... Well, I need to get enough. Welcome, Justus. We are currently suffering immensely. I am glad you have come here to watch this. Justus, do you know what is next Sunday? Okay, something more important than Easter. Way more important. Easter is in fact next Sunday. Simax. Easter is next Sunday. Okay, never mind. Easter is not next Sunday everywhere apparently. Or Simax is doing something wrong. I mean, it begins this week. But Easter is next Sunday. YouTube functions in strange ways. I honestly do not know why it gives the #1 place to whoever was last in the chat. Well, I guess whoever came most recently. Now we are not going to make that many rosaries, but that's okay because I can't... Why is it weird? That's you. When did I use the needle here? Okay, Max, when did I use the needle? Silksong is not the needle. Shh. If it does not come from me pressing left click, it is not the needle. So I have decreed. Yeah, definitely not stabbing with a needle. Definitely not. No, there has been no needle stabbing this run. Asterisk 10. Also next Sunday is the Dark Souls 3 10th anniversary. So if you have any ideas for what kind of run we could do for Dark Souls 3, I am listening. The weeds are not real, they are a figment of Hornet's imagination. So really this is fine. Also she's getting drunk. I didn't even know there was dialogue to be had. And I have exhausted it. Yeah, if at any point you get any ideas for a Dark Souls 3 run. Yeah, that'd be crazy, imagine. Imagine trying to beat Dark Souls 3 with your bare fists. What kind of insane guy would do that? I dodged that by accident. I can hardly conceive such a thing, that's how insane it is. No one would ever even consider doing something so silly.
There's a hole?
I am not doing. A soul level 1 run would take far too long. I only want to do a couple of streams, 2 or 3. And the soul level 1 would take a lot longer than that. Also, it's a horrible run and I hate it. It's unfun. There is no proof I hated any part of the bare fists run that I did not do. Because how could I hate something when I didn't do it? Yes. Beating Sister Frida with my bare fists and it until Dark Souls 3 Remastered releases. Just a simple no-hit Deathless run. Deathless run would just be a normal Dark Souls 3 run for me, Simax. Deathless run would just be a normal Dark Souls 3 run. I could continue my ultra great sword no hit run, but that could also take quite a while. Oop. The pilgrim held on. It refused. On the dance, but without so. Yes, I'm not sure if you. I am questioning your motives. Without socks, you say? Well, that's a bit suspicious. That's a little bit suspicious, Justus. One day I will remember that. Yes, sure. I know what you are. You know, we don't kink shame in this stream. I am not killing myself, I am simply inflicting almost mortal wounds on Hornet to get silk. I am being the opposite of a pacifist. A masochist. Who is also a pacifist. No, I'm not a pacifist. You know, maybe one day pacifist colonized, how do you call it? Pantheon of Hollowness, you know, just Waver Song and how do you call it? And Grimchild. I'm sure I can beat those with just the damage from the summons. Well, depends how you see it. If you are really logical like me, then the opposite of someone who doesn't hurt others is one who hurts themselves. Okay, reset. Excellent. Come over here. I almost missed that. And now, the most horrible thing we have had to face. For now. Okay. Now the fun begins. Why are you so far back, you stupid bug? Okay, I hit both of them. Now I just need to hit a long thing. How hard could that be? Why would you? Okay, well... Why did I... No, that's right. Okay, you hit the ground and you please be closer. I missed. Okay, well, that was a dead run. You know, the problem with that is that I don't have Dark Souls 1. Otherwise, I would have done it. Where am I going without Silk? We will be awaiting for your return, Simax. We will be waiting. Weak? Is that a reference to Minus Prime from Ultra Kill? Is my end now? How's stream, by the way? I haven't checked at all. Stream health excellent. Great success. I could do like a broken stripe sword run. Thy end is in 3 to 5 business days. Remember to pay the delivery fees. To be honest, the idea to do a no-hit with the ultra great sword that I had started once upon a time, that doesn't sound too bad. Don't think I can do it. I'm not sure I can do it within the time that I have given myself, but it does sound like a somewhat okay idea. Also, Yasu, since you are here, Also, since you are here, Justus, how is this weekend looking for GTFO? Yes, I'm pretty sure it was. I'm pretty sure that the real Dark Soul was the friends that died inexplicably along the way. Welcome back, Simax. Friday. Okay, I can do Friday. Most likely. If we're lucky, Damien is also free this Friday. Being on a break has made you incredibly busy. Interesting. I am glad you have friends. So I am guessing that and Warhammer has taken up your time. I am glad you actually have friends. I wish I had friends in real life. Yeah, must be great. I can only imagine. Okay. Oh, kill me. Wait, no, I need my silk. Okay, now kill me. So Justus, basically. Oh, wait, what are the... Oh no. Your house is the other... Oh no. How bad are the other ones? Oh no. Well, I am very happy that you have been enjoying yourself with your friends. I have not gathered to a home with friends in more years than I care to count. Nothing. Don't mind me. I am just being strange. Don't worry about it. All is well. Look at Justus. Showing off. Imagine having an actual life. Yeah, so as I was going to say, before I read that message and lost my train of thought. What we are doing right now is trying to get as efficient damage as humanly possible so that hopefully we can enter Hunter's March. Because right now all of the actual bosses that are available to us are looking really bad. To the point where I am pretty sure that we could not kill any of them without the curve sickle. So I am trying to get the curve close so I can get the curve sickle. Yeah, honestly I think I am somewhere there as well. I'm not sure if it was 10, 9... Yeah, I'm not sure. Now, my best friends were 1 and 2 years older than me, and that was problematic. Also, Justus, remind me, or you can post in the chat if you want, in the GTFO scheduling thread, that you will be free this Friday, the what times you might be available at. So we can see what's up. I did that on accident. Okay, well there goes that attempt wasted. Also, I had an idea to improve the be right back and stream starting soon. Images, I don't know how to call it. The graphics, yes. I have discovered some new filters and stuff that GIMP has, and I am very excited to use them. They look the right kind of bad. They fit with the pixely vibe I have been going for. Now, on the bright side, we have gotten this down consistently now, and that is incredible. Because at least we can get... I forgot to get my seal. Okay, we have gotten this too well. Because now I am forgetting to collect silk. Milky. Is Milky in the chat with us right now? Also, everyone say happy birthday to my sister. It's her birthday today. That was a really bad time to say no, just. That was unfortunate timing. She may have the stream open with no sound on a second tab as we speak. Okay, please let me up. Thank you. Thank you, everyone. Okay, please bug. Up, please. Thank you. I forgot the shit. Oh my god. Only here do you get such quality content. Should I go get diagnosed for ADHD? Do not forget the spikes, brother. Yes, you're actually late to that joke. I have already made that joke in a previous stream. Well, sort of. Now that's a different enough joke. That's a different enough. I think I had said like, the spikes, brother. Get hit by the spike, something like that. I don't remember anymore. It has been too long. Also, the stove hangers for wood. So give me a moment. Yes, smiley face. It was strangely hard to click on the eye to reveal this slide. I am returned. Upon my name as Godfrey, first Elden Lord. Elden Ring replay when? Almost got hit there. Just to try and put a log in the stove. Okay. Why? Simax can tell you that one time. Wait, actually. Yeah, I did put you. I did go on a break because I had to go on the toilet. Right? Or did I stop the stream? I don't remember. It doesn't matter. Anyway, I'm not fast. At least I don't think. I suppose such things are relative. Max, you did not remember the 10th Dark Souls 3 anniversary. I do not expect you to remember that I went to the toilet. That was almost too early. Yay, another attempt at this. Woo! Everyone has been waiting for this moment. Especially me. Mostly me. Okay, now let's get these bugs. See that. Okay, that's good. Okay, your distance between each other is not great. Oh my god. Oh my god, can you Please stay close to each other. No. That's fine. Okay, so now we have to hit both of them with one long pin to have a chance at maybe having enough damage. Can you please line up? Why are you like this? I wasted my opportunity. That was on me. That is amazing. Okay, that is less amazing. Did I hit the flying one? I can't tell if I hit the flying one. Okay, well, flying one hit me. Oh no. I don't think I hit the flying one. I definitely did not hit him. Okay, well, I am out of straight pins. This is definitely not doable at this point, but that's the first time I kill one. Okay, that was just stupidity on my part. Now that we have two options, I can go get my rosaries back, or I am going to go get my rosaries back. I'm gonna go get my rosaries back and just buy more shards. I cannot be bothered. I farmed once, that was enough. Come over here, little ant. Don't ask me why that took so long. That doesn't matter. This is not a run, that doesn't matter. I could... That doesn't matter either, still not a run. I could also do a Dark Souls 3 modded run, potentially. Don't know what mods I would play, but that could happen. Not a very big fan of the idea. What do you mean modded? How? By downloading mods from Nexus. Oh, unless you mean... yeah, I get it. I don't know. Not the convergence. I've played the convergence once, that was enough, never again. It's a really bad magic mod that also changes up a few areas and bosses. It's so bad at being a magic mod, melee is still better. It was really boring actually, because nothing was even slightly challenging. I should not have sat there. Whatever. Just give me all the shard bundles. It's primarily a magic mod. And it does everything else even worse than the magic. Because the magic at least looks good. And is occasionally fun. As fun as magic can be in Dark Souls 3. In any Souls game that is not Elden Ring. I will give it credit for the dragon in Airfield though. The dragon in Airfield was cool, and I don't remember anything else that was particularly noteworthy. Well, okay, no. Also Pontiff Sullivan. The dragon and Pontiff Sullivan. I am also suffering from the success of having played Dark Souls 3 way too much, so maybe I'm judging it unfairly. That is fair enough, I suppose. Can't really say anything against that. Maybe Justus has the better view of the mod. I could try a starting equipment only run, but that sounds boring. I was also considering like a run where I use some more unique weapons, although I'm not sure what that would mean. It also doesn't sound very appealing either. I could. Oh my god. I would make. No, I just remembered I am supposed to leave my cocoon back at the room. So actually, me collecting my silk was pointless. Okay. 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 I am washed. Have you two noticed how memed upon the 12 stolen tons of Kit Kat have become? The developers of the Hitman put out a tweet about it. They were like, Agent 47, we need you to dispatch a guy who has stolen an unusual amount of sweets. And what's her name from Italy said it is believed that it was done from the transgender mafia. I was not aware there was a transgender mafia. But you know, that's definitely a real thing. And not something that the alt-right made up to further their own goals. Did they say alt-right or far-right? Are those the same thing? I don't know. Why am I here? What? Why am I doing this? Oh, thank you, Simax. You weren't actually the one who reminded me. I did remember on myself. I was too focused on the transgender mafia. This is all Italy's fault. Can't believe Italy would do this to me. I thought we were neighbors. Neighbors. Neighbors? Neighbors, that sounds better. Okay. Isn't this exciting? We have yet another attempt. Rather gave up on life. No. Why did you do that, Aunt Guard? There is so much to live for. Now those are strange barrels or gates. Can I bind that into something else? I can. Wait. Skill tool. Oh, harpoon. Right. No, I can't. Well then. I love this run. This was a great idea. I do not regret it in the slightest. No. Simax is first again, let's go! Woo. Simax, how could you do this to me? You took my attention away from... Okay. Well, there go 100 rosaries. I would have been sad if I didn't know we will get those back when we inevitably have to farm more for more shards. I knew it. You were evil all along. No. What did you do? Why would you do that? Wow. Two of those are not even enough to kill you. This was all part of Zinch's plan. Cannot believe that Simax is a greater demon of Zinch. Has to see if you ever get whatever the greater demons of Zinch are called in a miniature, you must name it Simax. Yes, sir. I have Roticus in the chat, just laughing at my prolonged misery. Wait, is it No, it's Roticus. Roticus? Or I'm not sure. One of those things. I think it's Roticus. Yeah, changer of wizard, changing demons. And what's the big named one? The one with the two heads. Wait, no, only one of them has two heads, right? The rest of... Only one Zinch demon has two heads. I thought that the one in Space Marine 2 has... I was pretty sure... You're probably right. I probably should stop. Oh my god, you shameful little ant. Okay, let's go again. Estos, would you say that the streams are better with or without the little guy on the left? Should I bother PNG tubing again? I did consider it the other day and I'm not sure if it does anything. Okay. Kairos Fate Weaver. Sick name, bro. You didn't even get hit. Shit. Here we go again. So how has your day been, Yastus? I am glad to hear that. I am very glad to hear that. Well, you know, as I said in the title, attempts to enter the Hunter's March will continue until morale improves. How is the morale looking right now? High? I hope it's high. I am glad you are having a blast. I am having a time as well. No, today I was haunted by my horrible past choices. You may remember, or you may have never even known, a time. As I was saying, you may remember or you may not have ever even known that I never got a pass for the bus tickets this year because for some reason they make you buy a new pass for our school each year. And because of that, today I had an incident with a bus driver who asked for my pass like 2 months ago for the first time, and I didn't have it with me, obviously. Or my old pass. Not even my old pass. And that happened another time, and that second time he took 2 tickets from me since the tickets are half price. This time he didn't take a second ticket, but he did smile in a very strange way that I did not like at all. I am Simax, don't you walk like an hour to school? Or is that for something else? I mean, I could walk. Yeah, you are chilling. 15 minutes from my bus stop to school. Well, yeah, 10 to 15 minutes. Closer than that 15 probably. Okay. Have fun looking at that side stuff. Yeah, so anyway, as I was saying, saw that guy again. Told him I didn't have my pass. But I did tell him I had proof of what do you call it? I prove that I'm studying where I'm studying, if he wanted it. I am not sure what he made of that, because he just smiled really weirdly, and now my day has been ruined because I can't stop thinking about it, and it annoys me greatly, because why would I not go and get the pass? Why did I do this to myself? I'm afraid that one of these days I will go into the bus and they will be like, now you're banned. He's going to blacklist me. He will give a description of me to all the drivers, and I will be blacklisted from the bus. Not again. That was a miss, if you weren't looking. I missed, so now I have to restart. Again. No, do not jump off again. No, 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 no. That is enough jumping off. We have been at this for 1 hour, over 1 hour actually, and there has been made zero progress in any way. Also, I had a strange dream that turned into a nightmare. It was pretty bad, made me wake up. Started with me like sort of watching Markiplier play a weird climbing game, you know, as you do. I don't know how to do that, but there is probably a way. Yes. As I was saying, I should look into that. I will try to remember to look into that for next stream, whenever that is. I will probably forget because next stream will probably be Dark Souls 3. Well, next few streams. And I probably won't stream during Easter. See you back. Yeah, so it started with me watching a I can do for health. No. And like this game was took place in like a big liminal facility of sorts that was being taken over by a mysterious eldritch black ooze. And I remember that once you completed the first level, also while the dream was going on, Markiplier became less and less Markiplier, and it was just replaced by me doing the thing. I should note that it is pretty important. Hey! Oh no? Okay, there is no way I am doing this, but Okay. So anyway, after I completed the first ascent, I ended up at like a weird ideal grassy place with a house. Like an old couple talked to me, there might have been someone else with me, I don't remember for sure. And they said some wise things and how the black goop couldn't be stopped and it would devour everything. And then I did the ascent again. But this time there was a lot less facility, liminal space, and a lot more black goop. In fact, it was just a giant cavern of black goop with destroyed rooms floating in it, and you had to jump in the rubble from room to room on just broken pieces of walls and floor. Anyway, so that happened again. So we ended up in a nice grassy place again, and all the couple said wise things again, different one I think. You know, about how the black goop cannot be stopped and it's horrible and eldritch. Very bad. It will consume everything. And then I was just at my house with like my family. And we were chatting. I remember I spent some time with my grandma. I don't remember what we were chatting about. We were like on the stairs, so half of us were on the upper half. And no, most of them were on the upper half, and I was on the lower half with the dog. The lower half of the house. And then this horrible scream was heard. And I just knew that was some horrible spawn of the black goop that had been manifested. So everyone ran inside upstairs and I ran inside downstairs. It was night, by the way. Okay, I didn't even have full silk. Okay, I missed. Yeah, so that happened. So I ran inside to go bunker up with my grandmother. I'm pretty sure my grandfather was... I don't know where he was. Don't remember him at all. And the dog also. My grandma, me and my dog were going to bunker up inside. But at that point I woke up because my heart was thumping like a jackhammer. I woke up in a sweat and it was like dum 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 dum. As you'd expect. Why am I going here? I did have a vague image of the monster in my mind when I woke up. I feel like it was something like the Nowhere King from that, whatever that unicorn show was called, but with more bone and a more undefined shape. Just look up the Nowhere King, you will get an idea of what I mean. Yeah, it was pretty horrible, honestly. It didn't start out bad, but it was horrible in the end. So yeah, not only am I having a time, I also had a day. That also sounds pretty horrible. Don't remember what the previous nightmare was, but I did memorize this one. Not sure why, although it doesn't sound like a half bad idea for a good horror story. So I'm kinda glad I did. The only thing I got from it as far as meaning goes is that I have been watching Markiplier a lot more. Which makes sense because he has been uploading a lot more now that the movie is done. Sleep paralysis. Don't know if I've had sleep paralysis ever. That sounds like it would be pretty horrifying. Was it horrifying? Why did the bug upstairs wake up? Yeah, no. I hope you get off your sleep paralysis. I don't know if that's a thing that can happen, but I hope it happens. Yeah, I don't remember usually most of my nightmares either, or my dreams. But this one I did remember. Yeah, that... Okay. Maybe it's still doable. Press X to doubt. That is insane, my god. Oh. I have no words. That ant was built different. That ant is the chosen one. Did Yastus just send a message that has no text? Or is YouTube not loading something? Not far. Such is the power of Nagas, much. Such is the power of Nagas. It's as simple as that. One item. Oh wait, well, do I care if I will have to reset if I die, so yeah, I care. Pretty sure we don't have any rosaries, but... Wait, we don't have any rosaries. I'm pretty sure we don't have any rosaries in the cocoon, but... I will have to reset if I die, so... No, please. Okay. What is the secret? Tell me. Do not withhold this information from me. Time to get drunk more. Is it just press space and enter? Salt 016. I feel like I know what that is. Now why would just send alt 016? Oh, double damage. That hurt. Space also. Is alt 016 space by chance? Okay, he parried that. He deflected that. Oh, right, Yastus. Now I see clearly. I should have known. Now that's so much more obvious. You. No, I did remember the other day. I do think I knew this information, but I did forget about it. GIMP actually has, among the many, what do you call them? Times New Roman. What is word? What are those called? Fonts. Among the many fonts that GIMP has, it also has a font for runes. I had forgotten about that, but I remembered it. You know, a text font. Why would you jump that again? Yeah, it does. It has fonts for a lot of languages actually. But I had forgotten about the font for runes. GIMP as always is based. That is pretty sick. Oh, what else is pretty sick? OpenAI failing, yay! Finally, let the bubble burst already, please. Please, 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 please. I want RAM prices to go down. The unfortunately named one. No, I don't actually know what that means, but yeah, I have heard that it is unfortunately named. However, when it was first made, it was different times. Or something like that. Yeah, ha. Going to do this run and then I'm gonna go to Deep Docks to buy more shards from Forge's daughter. Just what I want, you know, the stream title should have been Shard grinding will continue until morale improves. Something like that. That would have been a better name. In hindsight. Yeah, it's not very new. I didn't say it wasn't made yet. I just said that it was different times. People simply did not give a shit. Remember, a bunch of programmers just gave up some of their free time and they just named it that. Because they did not care enough. Do the funny animation. That is also pretty funny, but do the other funnier one. Do it. Do it, Forge daughter. Stop chuckling. Yes. I love her. I love her so much. She is truly one of the best. Which is to say, a Silksong NPC. Because they are all among the best. Except the ones that aren't. Like the thief. Who cares about him? No one. And if you care about him now, you don't. You are not allowed. Have fun in the finals, Yastus. One rosary. Insane stonks. Damn, the hitless run is over. Just break these. Don't need to reset, right? No, I don't need to reset. I was good to my future self this time. A rare occasion. I got hit right. Oh. The timing is weird, but that's alright. Hey, I want to drop. Any other news from anyone? No? Missing Surge. Bossman did show up for a tiny bit yesterday. And he shared an inexplicable amount of baby gifts for some reason. Don't know why he went with that. But I respect the choice. Not sure why I respect it, but I do. I think. Maybe. Build the plague marines with tyrannid bits. That is not the most insane thing I have heard. I suppose that makes... why did you wake up? Okay, that makes sense. Suppose you might as well make use of your spares. Hey, no, I cannot blame you, the models are expensive. No one can blame you. Reusing spare parts for Warhammer Minis is not being cheap, it's just being reasonable with your spending. Okay, just reset. Almost got me again. Would have been pretty upset if it did. Okay. I'm gonna just go with 4 masks and hope everything goes well. It will not go well. It never does. But you know, maybe it doesn't go too badly. Ah, yeah, right, I forgot they are not yours. Yeah, that might be a problem. That does sound like it could pose an issue. Excellent. And now you... Oh! Okay. The guy's spear deflected the other one's throwing thing. Oh, no, 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 no. No! You will never know unless he asks about the Tyrannid-shaped legs. Justus, your plague marines have strange legs. I don't know what you're talking about. Those are perfectly normal legs for a plague marine to have. You know, the gifts of the grandfather. Am I right or am I right? Yes. Perfectly normal. Nothing irregular here. Everything is as it is normally. Nothing is out of the ordinary. You are imagining things. Stop that. Immediately. In the name of the law. Do I need to have full I probably should anyway. I missed a branch. Also, the new drop released for the next Minecraft update on Bedrock Edition, at least. I don't know if it has released for Java. I do not particularly care, but it looks mildly interesting. No? Classic Mojang putting toxic materials in their game, but no, guys. You see, fireflies might be bad for the frogs. We can't have them in the game. No. Okay. 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 Less okay. Very much less okay. Okay, now it's just horrible. Downright horrible. Why? That was going so well. Well, at least we have gotten part 1 and 2 down. So some progress has been made. Now, the spikes, brother. Return to the spikes. I will put that on a shirt one day. Get your the spikes, brother, stickers today at gent.shop.com. Or the gentshop.com, something like that. Yeah, that sounds way better. Look at me, already coming up with merchandise ideas. Don't forget, Yastus, to equip your Plague Marines with the Tyrannid spikes. The spikes. Here we go again. Almost. Do not activate that spike trap. Do not be like Surge. Okay. Well, GG. Can you please line up? Over here. No. Okay. Okay, wait. Yeah, I've lost way too much health, but... Okay, then... Could be worse, I guess. Not much worse. Okay. One more good attempt. How bad is it? 217. Oh my god. The spikes, brother, do not forget the spikes. Yes, that's exactly what I meant, Justus. One more win, of course. One more win. For real, for real. You must be like that mayor guy who was leading that group from that one Lucky Luke movie. The French one. I hope you got what I was referencing. If you didn't, too bad. How did you grow up without watching that movie? Pick. It's not very good, actually. It's not that great. But it was pretty funny, I think. It was ridiculous. If nothing else. It was entirely ridiculous. All good. Remember, don't be like Serge, do not activate that trap. Especially not on a Steel Soul run. I should not have gone for that. Okay, I am going to try for this still. Okay, I'm now not trying for this anymore. Alright. I leave it up to you, chat. Do we do another one? I am expecting a yes vote from at least 2 people. God damn it. Okay. Wait, my stove, it hangers. I didn't unmute. Fuel for the stove. Fuel that stove. The architect's craft cannot come a day too soon. I have my doubts we can even reach that, to be entirely honest with you. But you know, maybe. Maybe. As long as we can get into Hunter's March, and I believe we can, we should be able to at least probably get the floating thing, the floating ability and clink grip. Now for beyond that, I think we can still do it. With emphasis on think. But I am not certain for Beyond the Widow. On the bright side, we do unlock like the entire map almost with clink grip. So at least we will have options if nothing else. But currently we just need to get there. And that is challenging. Four masks and a dream baby. Who needs to have full HP anyway? I'm doing this for you, just so you know. So in a server, I mean, in Discord, we do like this thing every April Fools, where we all take the name of one person, usually, well, not everyone, and usually that's the server owner. This year it was a bit more all over the place, I feel like, but also we have a user named Jun, I'm not sure, Jun, and like a month ago another person with that same name joined the server. So can you guess what I changed my name to for this April Fools on that server? Simax, you are disappointingly close. Just 3. Would I go for just 3? Yeah, basically. There is another meme because there is a guy who was annoyed that I was doing that I was using the triple dot, and since then I have been trying to use it less, but my username has been gentleman dot 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 33, so it's June. Okay, so I see that's replicable. So it's June dot 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 33. Yeah, basically. I think there might be a space before 33, but that doesn't matter. Yeah, I have also set a reminder so I don't forget to change it back. Okay. Okay. I am become washed. I will say most other people did do the server owner still, but from the moment the second June joined, I decided I had to go for it. This has been a plan long in the making. Now, this better be a win. Ah, come on. Okay. Why would you do the front flip? What are you doing? What are you doing? What? So tell me, why would he be like this? I got stuck at the top of the door. Does that remind you of anything? Has that happened to anyone we know? Justus, you and me both. I am having a time. I am having a time. Well, I would suggest a rain world run again, but Simax knows how that went last time. So, yeah. Yeah, only slightly. Only a little bit of not working. Think it was two. OBS was not very agreeable, is all I'm going to say. Is this the only button we see in Silksong? Why does this doll of a bug have one button as an eye? And why is the button so big? No, I didn't. I am going to assume that for some reason it would fix itself if I wasn't in full screen, just so that it can make me mad and worsen the experience of the stream. Yeah, the full screen is occasionally weird. As we have seen in other cases, in other games. Hint, hint, nudge, nudge. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. What am I doing? You got it. What other games do I have? What do I have in my Steam library? There is a vinyl for Elden Ring Night Train. Oh no. No, definitely not. No, no, no. That's an OBS error. There is a limited edition vinyl collection of music for Elden Ring Night Train. Oh my god, that's beautiful. The finals uses generative AI for some voice acting and therefore I will never play it. Also, I think it might need secure boot and some other Windows stuff. It is also a shooter. Okay, it doesn't need secure boot. I was wrong on that one. But it's le cringe. And as I said, a first-person shooter that is also against other players. So it is ticking all the boxes for me not to play it. Okay, this is turning into a Deltarune stream now. Too bad for all of you that wanted Silksong. I can't. I don't know. It is the abominable intelligence and I do not support it in any way, shape or form. Because I am a hater. Well. I did not claim it is not stupid. Yeah, anyway. That, I think, will be it. There is nothing else to do for now, or I think I might go insane. And I would like to not go insane. Therefore, I am going to wish you all a good evening. That's kind of sucks, so I've been told. I'm going to wish you all a good evening. I might see you on Saturday. Farewell. You too. Have a great rest of your day.